All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Abhishek Mukhopadhyay. The headlines. Union Cabinet doubles the honorarium for 10 lakh Asha workers. Government to set up 40,000 wellness centers this year under Ayushman Bharat scheme. Jammu and Kashmir government to conduct 10th, 12th and college examinations from last week of this month. Turkey's military offensive against Kurdish forces in Syria attracts worldwide condemnation. UN Security Council and Arab League call emergency meeting to discuss the issue. And in sports, Lovlina, Borgohain and Jamuna, Boro enter quarterfinals of the World Women's Boxing Championships. And second cricket test match between India and South Africa to begin at Pune this morning. Union Cabinet has doubled honorarium for 10 lakh Asha workers from the existing 1,000 rupees to 2,000 rupees per month. Briefing media persons after the Cabinet meeting, Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said the government has also decided to provide other benefits to Asha workers in addition to the hike in the monthly honorarium. Mr. Javadekar said the government will open 40,000 wellness centers across the country this year under Ayushman Bharat scheme.
10 lakh Asha workers who are the main change agents are also rewarded the Mandhan, which has been increased by double from 1,000 to 2,000, and they will get additional facilities also. At the same time, the community participation, the committees are existing in 5 lakh plus villages and they are working good and achieving these results. Vaccination is more. There are 21,000 wellness centers and over 40,000 will be established this year.
The government also announced 5% dearness allowance DA for central government employees and pensioners. The cabinet has also approved relaxation of the mandatory requirement of Aadhaar-seeded data as a precondition for release of funds to the beneficiaries under the PM Kisan scheme. The relaxation will be till 30th November this year. The government has also sanctioned a relief package for displaced Kashmiri families who had come from areas of Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. An amount of 5.5 lakh rupees will be given per family. Jammu and Kashmir government has announced to conduct 10th, 12th and college examinations from the last week of this month. It has asked the J&K State Board of School Education, college and university authorities to ensure the conduct of all ensuing secondary, 12th and university examinations before the onset of winters in Kashmir region. The directions issued during separate review meetings held under the chairmanship of advisors to Governor Khurshid Ahmed Ganai and Farooq Khan. The pending papers of the semesters 4 2017 batch students as well as semester first 2019 batch students will also be conducted from the last week of this month. It was also informed that all the PG exams of the Cluster University Srinagar shall be conducted in the first week of November this year, while as study materials to all the undergraduate students of the university shall be issued through the principals of the respective constituent colleges from the 15th of this month. Mamallapuram in Tamil Nadu is getting decked up for the second informal meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and China's President Xi Jinping on Friday and Saturday. After the success of the first informal meeting between the two leaders in Wuhan in April 2018, this meet has raised the expectations of exploring new possibilities. The old seaport town of Mahabalipuram, now known as Mamallapuram, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the meeting between the two leaders can open the doors for exploring the historical and cultural connection between Mamallapuram and China. More from our correspondent.
Mamallapuram, a major seaport, was used to establish trade links with Southeast Asian countries, including China, around 6th century. According to historians, Chinese used to visit this place a long time ago for trade and pilgrimage. It is expected that the visit will make these ancient cultural connections strong and will help in increasing the people-to-people contact, which has largely remained unexplored between the two big Asian neighbors. Trade and tourism between Mamallapuram and China are expected to get a big fillip. Wuhan Summit in 2018 opened the doors for high-level engagements at an informal level, a format in which the two leaders can engage in discussions on varying subjects. It remains to be seen how Mamallapuram Summit can move beyond managing the differences to actively shaping and cementing bilateral relations for the world to see. Vijaya Singh, this is Ayushman Bharat, AIR News, Chennai.
Thailand Foreign Minister Don Pramudwinai arrived in New Delhi last night on a 3-day visit to India with an aim to boost bilateral relations. Mr. Pramudwinai will hold a meeting with External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar today. The visiting dignitary is also scheduled to attend the 8th Joint Commission meeting between India and Thailand. Several agreements are also likely to be signed following the meeting. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. Campaigning for assembly elections is gaining momentum in Maharashtra with leaders of various political parties holding rallies across the state. The campaigning for assembly polls will end on the evening of October 19th and votes will be counted on October 24th. We have a report from our correspondent.
Leaders across the political spectrum have hit the poll campaign ahead of the October 21st Maharashtra Assembly election. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will be addressing total 4 rallies in Maharashtra today, including 2 in Mumbai, 1 in Parbhani and 1 in Ravet. While Maharashtra Pradesh Congress Committee President Balasaheb Thorat will address 5 rallies in the state. BJP President Amit Shah will also be holding 4 rallies in the state, including in Latur, Sangli, Solapur and Usmanabad district. NCP Chief Sharad Pawar will also hold 3 rallies, while Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis will address 6 rallies and Shiv Sena Chief Uddhav Thackeray will hold 5 rallies across the state today. City Jain, AR News, Mumbai.
In Haryana too, the campaign for assembly elections has further intensified. Addressing election rallies yesterday, BJP President Amit Shah launched a blistering attack on Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and his party for criticizing Shastra Puja performed by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh during delivery of the first Rafale in France. On the other hand, Kumari Selja of the Congress accused government of failing to check unemployment in the state. Former Chief Minister Bhupender Singh Hooda also dared CM Manohar Lal to have a public debate on farmers' distress, unemployment and law and order. A report.
Chief Election Commissioner Sunil Arora, along with his team, had a meeting with representatives of political parties yesterday evening. The representatives of Congress told AIR that they have raised the issue of advertising 330 posts in the Food Corporation of India after the polls were announced and demanded issuing postal ballot papers to all employees. Congress has also demanded deployment of paramilitary forces on sensitive booths and demanded to announce Rohtak, Oklana, Keloi, Kalka, Adampur, Panchkula, Narayangarh hypersensitive constituencies. Ashwini Kumar Sharma, AIR News, Chandigarh.
Congress has appointed former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah as leader of the opposition in Karnataka Assembly. The party appointed S.R. Patil as leader of the opposition in the State Legislative Council. A Mumbai court has extended the police custody of 3 of the accused arrested in the 4,355 crore rupees PMC scam till the 14th of October. Chairman and Managing Director of the Housing Development Infrastructure Limited, Rakesh Wadwan, and his son Sarang were arrested on the 3rd of this month, while former Chairman of Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank PMC Bank, Waryam Singh, was held on Saturday. The trio was produced before Additional Chief Metropolitan Magistrate S.G. Sheikh yesterday, where the Economic Offences Wing of the Mumbai Police sought more time for interrogation. Refuting social media claims, Life Insurance Corporation, LIC, has assured millions of its policyholders that the money is safe and secure. The clarification came after messages on social media claimed that LIC is in heavy losses. In a statement, LIC said the news on social media is factually incorrect, uncorroborated, and intends to tarnish its image and also create panic in the minds of policyholders. The ambitious Pradhan Mantri Innovation Learning Program, Dhruv, will kickstart at ISRO in Bangalore today and conclude on the 24th of this month at IIT Delhi. 60 brightest and talented students from science, mathematics and performing arts have been chosen for the program. It aims to further sharpen innovative imagination, skills and knowledge of the students who are expected to contribute to bringing solutions to socio-economic, political and environmental issues in the country. President Ramnath Kovind will award the prestigious President's Colour to the Army Aviation Corps AAC at the Combat Army Aviation Training School CAATS in Nashik today. Mr. Kovind is on a 5-day visit to Maharashtra, Karnataka and Gujarat. Our correspondent has filed this report.
Presentation of color is an element of the meritorious service rendered by the Army Aviation Corps over the years. The honor is a visible symbol of excellence and has been earned by the Army Aviation Corps through dedication and worthy contribution both during war and peace. The ceremonial parade will be commanded by Brigadier Sarabjit Singh Baba Bhalla, Commandant CATS. The Army Aviation Corps has proved their mettle and lived up to the motto of swift and sure. They have made their presence felt from the highest battlefield of Siachen Glacier to the run of Kutch in Gujarat. Kunal Shinde, AIR News, Nashik.
Late in the day, the President will attend the birth centenary celebrations of Maharaja Sri Jai Chamraja Wadayar of Mysore in Karnataka. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said each police officer should understand citizens' perspective about the force and work towards making it citizen-friendly and approachable. In an interactive session with 126 IPS probationers in New Delhi, Mr. Modi asked the officers to imbibe service, orientation and dedication in the day-to-day work. He stressed on the importance for the police force to be connected with ordinary citizens. Turkey's military offensive against Kurdish forces in Syria has attracted worldwide condemnation. UN Security Council and Arab League have called emergency meetings to discuss the situation arising out of the Syrian military operation. NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg has urged Turkey to show restraint in its operations, warning that the fight against the Islamic State group should not be put at risk. The assault has been strongly criticized by France and Germany, which warned it risked an IS resurgence. United Arab Emirates also strongly condemned the Turkish military aggression in Syria. 2 civilians were killed in airstrikes conducted by Turkish forces in Misharafa village in the northeastern Syria yesterday. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu will embark on a 5-day visit to Comoros and Sierra Leone today. It will be the first high-level visit from India to the 2 African countries. Mr. Naidu will reach Moroni, the capital of Comoros, today and will hold detailed bilateral meeting with the country's President Azali Assoumani on the next day. India's Lovlina Borgohain, 69 kg, and debutante Jamuna Boro, 54 kg, marched into the quarterfinals of the World Women's Boxing Championships with comprehensive victories in the pre-quarters at Ulan-Ude, Russia yesterday. Borgohain's last edition's bronze winner, and in the quarterfinals today, Boro will take on Germany's Ursula Gottlob. Next time up for Borgohain is 6-seeded Karolina Kozłowska. In men's cricket, India and South Africa will clash in the second test at Pune from today. The match will begin at 9:30 a.m. India lead the 3-match series 1-0 as they defeated South Africa by a comprehensive 203 runs in the first test at Visakhapatnam. All India Radio will broadcast bilingual live commentary on the match in Hindi and English from 9 a.m. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Tanvi Taneja.
Thank you, Abhishek. The second informal summit with China beginning on Friday is the story that dominates headlines this morning. Modi-Xi informal summit to be held in Chennai from tomorrow, leads the Hindu. While the Indian Express says, wrinkle in Xi's red carpet, China and Pakistan raise Kashmir, India objects. Global slowdown effects more pronounced in India, says IMF, reports the Tribune. Mobiles back in J&K soon, net block to remain, informs the Asian Age. Bihar cops close sedition case against 49 celebrities, reports the Statesman. The Times of India, quoting the Supreme Court, says marriage can be dissolved if it breaks down irretrievably. Post Dussehra pollution in Delhi lowest in 5 years, states the Hindustan Times. And finally, high-tech jacket allows deaf people to feel the music. Well, the Times of India reports that the sound shirt created by London-based fashion company Cute Circuit has 16 sensors embedded in its fabric. And with that, it's back to you, Abhishek.
Thank you, Tanvi. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Union Cabinet doubles the honorarium for 10 lakh Asha workers. Government to set up 40,000 wellness centers this year under Ayushman Bharat scheme. Jammu and Kashmir government to conduct 10th, 12th and college examinations from last week of this month. Turkey's military offensive against Kurdish forces in Syria attracts worldwide condemnation. UN Security Council and Arab League call emergency meeting to discuss the issue. And in sports, Lovlina Borgohain and Jamuna Boro enter quarterfinals of the World Women's Boxing Championships. And second cricket test match between India and South Africa to begin at Pune this morning. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.